Last time we played Corpse Factory, we finally teamed up with Koji, and a fucking bloodbath happened. Another morning fueled by coffee. Once again, I didn't manage to get much sleep last night. I went to say it's not my fault, but I know that's not entirely true. I mean, technically it kinda is your fault, because you're the one who made the CEO lady, like, do all that stuff, but that's just me. The grisly visage of all those slain people on the train platform is burned into my mind's eye. Every time I started to drift off to sleep, a splash of blood or a fleck of gore would appear in my thoughts, and I would snap awake again. And the sight of TOMOE with a knife sticking out of her neck made me shiver more than a few times. Nevertheless, I'm here now, at the office as usual. Witnessing violence on that level, in person, was a different experience than I had expected it to be. However, it has helped steel my resolve. I need to desensitize myself to that kind of carnage if I'm to continue with Corpse Girl's ambitions. I catch a glimpse of Tomoe tapping away on her keyboard, completely oblivious to what went down last night. There is a news broadcast regarding the event, of course, but the finer details of what occurred have been kept under wraps. It's not often that a mass killing spree takes over the news, and whether or not the identities of those involved will be revealed is beyond me. For now, I'll assume that Tomoe is in the dark about the event. I don't take her as the kind of girl to be up to date on current events. I should probably fill her in later, though. She'll want to know that Corpse Girl claimed her victim, even if it was in kind of a roundabout way. I stretched my arms above my head, let out a small sigh, and proceeded to crack open a third can of coffee before getting back to work.
You got a minute?
Check, yeah. I wanted to speak to you anyway.
Ooh, girly spilling tea about murder. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Well, you go first.
For sure. Well, I wanted to thank you for killing Kotomi. I don't know how you did it, but thanks.
How'd you know?
Huh? How did you know she died?
Oh, come on. She didn't come in today, right? And there was that brutal stabbing incident over at the station last night.
Huh. You really put two and two together, huh?
It don't take a genius to put 3 and 3 together.
You know what's fine. Yeah, she got the point.
That shit went down so close to here, where we spend so much of our time. Chances were good that it affects someone you know.
I don't know how she came to that conclusion, but the fact that she's actually correct just blows my mind.
Well, yeah. I guess that's it then.
I'm thankful. For serious. Yeah, Corpse Girl really did me and Shinya solid. If there's ever anything you need, like, no matter how dirty, then count me in. I owe you.
What do you mean by that?
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Sure. So, like, what'd you want to say to me?
Oh, I was going to tell you that Kotomi is dead.
Beat you to it, skank!
Hell yeah, you did.
But I got a question or two. How'd you get someone to go on a killing spree and take Kotomi out along with the others? I mean, it wasn't you going around stabbing people, was it?
No, of course not.
Oh?
It kind of happened outside my control. I sent Kotomi a photo of her corpse, just like Corpse Girl's standard mode of operation, and I gave her the instructions to kill someone, if she didn't want the circumstances of the photo to come true.
Holy shit.
She kinda ran with it, I guess. Seems like she took out 4 people before someone fought back and stabbed her. I think I'm in love with her, to be honest.
What do you mean by that? Wait, no, I don't even know why I'm saying that to you. You're just a diehard lesbian.
You weird slut! That's horrible!
What can I say? She went above and beyond.
Still, thanks. Really. Shinya will be stoked.
That's okay. Just doing Corpse Girl's job. Where is Shinya, anyway?
Oh, he was in earlier. Went home a bit early because he wasn't feeling well. Think it was just because he was dreading running into Kotomi, but... Well, he'll sort himself out soon enough. You know, Noriko, you've changed a lot.
I have?
Toads. I mean, I know you act different around me now that we're friends, but it's more than that. You look, I don't know, kind of better? Healthy or something?
Oh?
Oh. I didn't know about that.
Serious, though. I don't know. Maybe I just see it different now that I know who you really are.
Maybe.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going. You wanna grab a bite or something?
Not today, sorry. Maybe another time?
Sure thing. Right. See you, skank!
Bye, bitch! Tomoe slaps my shoulder affectionately and takes off toward the train station. remember correctly, she did say that she'd be happy to help me out in the future, no matter how dirty the work is. I'll definitely have to take her up on that offer if the need arises. Another interesting thought crosses my mind. Tomoe seemed kind of surprised I managed to manipulate Kotomi into going on a killing spree. To be honest, I'm also amazed I managed to pull it off. I mean, I think we all were. I did not expect that to happen, not gonna lie. Which gets me thinking, would it be possible to manipulate more people in the future? After all, I came out of last night's ordeal with 500,000 yen in cash and a bunch of bodies claimed in Corpse Girl's name. It's a fascinating prospect. There might be something to this if I can successfully pull the right strings. Corpse Girl's ultimate ambition might be fulfilled sooner than I thought. Standing on the train platform, and thankfully not the same one from last night, which has been temporarily closed, I stare into space completely lost in thought. I start to wonder how Kojiro is getting on with finding us a suitable location. As I fantasize about having an abandoned warehouse or factory to call our own, my phone cries out desperately for attention. I retrieve it from my handbag and glance at the screen. Kojiro is requesting a noise voice chat. I absentmindedly wonder if he read my mind and knew I was thinking about him as I answer the call.
Hello.
Want to see the place?
No greeting, huh?
Sauce. Hi. Want to see the place?
Yeah, see, much better. Be a gentleman, Kojiro.
What if I'm busy right now?
Ah, Sauce. You busy?
No.
Right? Want to see the place?
I roll my eyes and decide to just go along with it. After all, I am dying to move ahead and see what kind of location he has secured for our work.
Yep. Where is it?
Bad. Shin Okubo, behind K-Town. An abandoned factory. Just what you wanted.
Shin Okubo. That's suspiciously convenient.
Why?
I work in Shinjuku. It's just one station away on my train line.
Okay, I'm heading there now. You in?
I'm in. How do I get to the factory from the station?
Exit the station to Okubodori. That's K-Town proper. I'll message you the full address.
Okay, you got it. Just head through Koreatown. I'll be there soon.
Mad. Bye.
Kojiro ends the call and I immediately receive a message with the factory's address. Seems easy enough to get to. I feel a bit nervous about going there. It's a new place, and it's located in a town I don't normally travel to. But for some reason, I feel energetic. I actually feel enthusiastic about it. Maybe it's because I haven't been hidden away at home all day. I've been at work, around other people. Perhaps that helps me acclimate to the concept of going somewhere new. And the chances of someone sneaking up behind me and strangling me in broad daylight are pretty slim, I think. I don't know why you'd think that, but I mean, it is the city, so I guess I get it. As I put my phone away, the train pulls up to the platform. The same train that was going to take me home will take me to Shin Okubo. It's the very next stop from here. I'm a little wary of how convenient this is turning out to be. Could be Kojiro is luring me into a trap, but I don't know. I think he genuinely wants to be involved in Corpse Girl's work. I board the train and stand by the doors, ready to disembark at the next station. The abandoned factory is almost exactly how I imagined it would be. Tall, broad, foreboding, eroded and worn down, with bricks, walls, and steel sheeting covered with thick layers of black exhaust. A series of ventilation shafts and chimneys line the roof, but they don't release even a single puff of smoke. This place has been shut down for a long, long time. The front entrance is located at the rear of a small parking lot. It's a simple steel door that has been chained up and padlocked. Further along the side of the building is the locked loading dock, an expanse of asphalt that leads to a concrete path and a giant roller door. In the dock sits a derelict, I can't fucking read! Van covered in a brown tarp. I can't fucking read that word either!
This place is amazing!
You haven't seen inside yet.
I glance toward the steel door securely chained shut and wonder if anyone has entered within the last decade. Kojiro has checked out the inside than he did, well covering his tracks.
How do we get in?
Around here.
I follow his lead as he walks toward the corner of the building. A steel railing bars our path, but he swiftly hurdles over it and continues down the side of the factory. I take a minute to climb the railing, making sure not to twist an ankle as I stick the landing on the other side.
Through here.
Kojiro points to an open window. Thankfully, there seems to be enough of a gap for someone as large as Kojiro to slip through. I shouldn't have an issue getting in either, despite my thin, heavy-set frame. He slides in first and I quickly follow. A few stray pieces of machinery line one wall. Small forklift, a pallet jack, and a bunch of buckets and mops catch my attention. All this could be useful for our little operation. A number of iron workbenches are piled up in a stack. They look heavy and rusted, but they would probably make good tables for resting corpses on. Aside from these miscellaneous items, the factory is essentially bare. Concrete floor is in bad shape, cracked and worn from probably 50 years of use. The thick brick walls are scorched in some places and dented in others. Still.
It's perfect.
Thanks. Figured you'd approve.
How did you know about this place?
Kojiro doesn't answer immediately. His eyes turn to the stupendously high ceiling, with its array of glass sunlights beaming light down upon us. After a minute, he turns back to me.
Dad used to work here.
His dad?
What did he do here?
This place used to manufacture steel fencing. Chain link fences, barbed wire, chicken mesh, that kind of thing.
Huh, I see.
A lot of that is imported now. There's still an industry here, but Dad couldn't compete. Went out of business maybe a dozen years ago. Died about a month later.
He died?
That's how it goes.
I'm sorry.
We weren't close. Well, could have been closer.
So, how come no one else bought the factory?
Look around. It's a dump. Who'd want it? Cost a fortune to fix or rebuild. Wonder if it was waiting for us.
Yeah. I wonder.
Definitely all seems too good to be true. But this is the real deal. This is our factory now.
Going half on this, right?
Right.
Okay. Good. Welcome home then. Or something.
Let's work well together. Thanks for accompanying me home.
No problem. Should I come upstairs?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. By the way, when are we starting work?
Well, as soon as as soon as Corpse Girl receives another request for a death, we can start on it.
Oh. No grand heist from the morgue first?
Think about it. It's important that the cadavers I use match the details of my victims. I won't know what kind of cadaver to use until I receive a photo of the victim.
Guess that makes sense. What's the big plan anyway? How do we lift corpses from the morgue?
I had a feeling that he would ask about this sooner or later. I did tell him that I had a perfect idea after all.
I imagine the biggest issue is writing off the bodies, so to speak. If a cadaver goes missing or is unaccounted for, there will be an investigation. Am I right?
Guess so.
We need to be able to take the bodies away from the morgue without anyone ever knowing they're gone. So, the solution is simple. We only take the cadavers that are due to be cremated.
Okay, wise guy. A delivery company picks up the cremains nearly every day.
Huh? Cremains?
That's what the ashes are called.
Oh, right.
So what do we hand over? Empty canisters?
It's simple. Fake ashes.
Yeah, right. Fake ashes. Like I just have those lying around.
Kojiro stops mid-sentence and stares straight at me.
Huh. Might be onto something.
Don't tell me you do have those lying around.
Not fake ashes. Real cremains.
Why do you have those?
Bodies are cremated every day. Wouldn't be hard to take a bit off the top.
Huh?
Could probably get away with like a quarter?
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
Sauce. Every time someone gets cremated, I'll collect a quarter of the ashes, store them, put them aside. Won't take long to fill up a whole canister.
Let me see if I follow you. You gather up a little bit of ash from every cadaver that gets cremated. Whenever we want to hoist a body from the morgue, we use the previously gathered ashes to fill a canister. We slap a label on it that says, "These are the remains of so-and-so." Then we take so-and-so out of the morgue. We record that their body has been cremated, when in reality, it's been snatched from the morgue. I imagine the canister of ashes just gets picked up with all the others going out on the same day.
Pretty much. We also put a token in the canister.
A token?
Like a dog tag. Has the cadaver's serial number engraved on it. Normally attached to the body before cremation. They don't burn. Lets the cremains be identified later.
Ah, I see. Can we get our hands on those tokens?
Sure. The bodies we're lifting from the morgue are due for cremation anyway. I can get the tokens engraved without a hitch. Proper serial numbers and all.
Oh.
Okay, good. This is getting complicated, though. There's quite a bit we have to remember to do.
Don't worry. I'll take you through it when we need to. Most importantly, I'll need to start gathering portions of cremains. Need to have those collected in advance.
Yeah. Thanks. Really.
No props. But big question remains.
What's that?
How do we move cadavers out of the morgue? Ever tried lifting a stiff? Not easy. And you're no bodybuilder. No offense.
None taken?
I mean, it would just be like lifting up a regular person, but they're like putting like their whole weight down because, you know, it's a dead body, so yeah.
Look, security in the joint is minimal. I'm there alone like 90% of the time. We don't have to worry too much about getting busted. As long as we cover our tracks, of course, and only take cadavers we've written off, as you put it. Bodies nobody will come looking for.
Hang on. Are there security cameras, alarm systems, anything like that?
Don't think so. Plenty in the hospital proper, though.
That's fine. As long as the morgue is clear.
Still, answer my question. How do we move the bodies? You got a hearse? A truck?
No, but surely we could get something. What about a small van?
You got a license?
No.
Need a driver's license. And not just that, needs to be suitable for a van. A medium vehicle license, I think.
Oh, I don't have a license, but surely driving a van can't be that hard, right? We could just rent a van and wing it.
Uh-huh. Can't even rent one without a license.
Okay then. Do you have the right license?
Don't look at me. Never driven a vehicle in my life.
Based. I've never driven ever and I will never drive.
Yeah, me neither.
Great. So this is a bust.
Wait, Tomoe could probably drive, right? Put my head in my hands. We got so far. We secured a factory, planned out our heist, and...
Hang on.
Yeah, Tomoe! With my phone in my bag and skimmed through my noise contacts, I prefer to text and call, but I'm too impatient right now to wait for a response. Start a voice chat request and wait for the recipient to answer.
Hey, Skank, what up?
Yeah, Tomoe!
Tomoe, hey, you got a sec?
Sure.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yep. No car, though.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is your license good for?
Like cars and scooters.
Not vans.
I mean, I don't think so.
I cursed into my breath.
Yo, what's the problem? You need a lift or something?
Not quite. I need to, pick something up.
Oh, something big? That why you need a van?
Yeah?
I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I can't even rent a van with my license.
Yeah, I know.
I should have definitely glanced at Kojiro and he just shrugs, a look of I told you so on his face.
I mean, if you're desperate, you could just buy a van. I see secondhand vans listed for sale all the time. Check out the noise marketplace and the classifieds pages.
Oh, right, yeah. And plus, you know, you do have a lot of money now.
No one will check for a license on a private sale. It's just one chump selling a van to another chump.
Holy shit. You're right. You're a genius.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean, at least she's honest.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't object to a driving gig, would you?
I do owe you one, I suppose. You want me to drive a van, though? If I get busted on my license, I'll go to prison.
You won't go to prison. It'll be a fine at most, I think.
Yeah, very reassuring. I look at Kojiro and he gives me another shrug.
Look, if you get a fine, I'll pay for it. That cool?
Yeah, what the hell? What are the chances of getting busted anyway, right? Can you text me the deets or whatever? The address and stuff? Shinny just got to my place, so I gotta get the door.
Okay, will do. Thanks, Tomoe.
Sure. Later, slut.
Bye, Skank! I end the call and feel a wave of excitement flooding through me.
You get all that?
More or less. You girls sure are loud.
Yeah, and you sure are misogynistic, pal, but, you know...
Sorry. So, I'll need you to do me a favor.
Buy a van, right?
Yeah, you're a big, strong man. You won't get ripped off. I'm just a poor little girl.
Cut it out. I'll do it. But you got the money?
Yep.
As a matter of fact.
Finally remember swindling a cool 500,000 yen from Kotomi Ida just this week.
We've got a 500,000 budget. Will that do?
Maybe. Can't get you anything modern, but I'm sure it's enough.
Great. You think you can get something tomorrow?
I'll try. The noise marketplace, right?
That's right.
Well, no promises. I'll do my best.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah. Okay. I'm heading off. Unless you actually do want me to come upstairs.
Hey, yo.
No.
F.
Roger that. See you tomorrow. Probably.
Kojiro turns with little more than a wave, exits the building, and crosses the street. Quickly ascend the stairs with a slight spring in my step. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. I'm more eager than usual to get the day started. When I get out of bed, I take my medication, just like usual. I've been good at keeping up with it lately, sticking to my newfound convictions. I wash down the tablets with a glass of water. After getting dressed, I put on my makeup. Same morning routine, the same movements, the same actions. But I feel good today. I'm not dragging my feet. I'm happy that things are moving forward, both for me and for Corpse Girl. As I'm packing my handbag, I receive a call from Aoi. Aoi? I haven't spoken to her for a little while. In fact, the last time we spoke, I think it was way back when she didn't come into the office on her first day of work. That was nearly 2 weeks ago. Oh shit. Wonder how she's doing. Shit, I nearly dropped the ball. I'm supposed to be trying to look after her, but I've been so caught up in my own crap. In addition, I've been actively trying to put her out of my mind in order to get over my feelings for her. But I feel like I've just neglected the poor girl at a time when she needs me the most. I hurriedly answer the call, too guilty to keep her waiting any longer.
Aoi! Hey! Noriko? I'm so glad you called. I've been a terrible friend. I haven't kept in touch with you.
No, it's okay. Really, I've been busy. I should have called you earlier.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did you want to talk to me about something?
Yes. Well, I think so.
Please, you can talk to me about anything. I'm Noriko, remember?
Yes, that's true. So, I wanted to ask, have you ever heard of something called Corpse Girl's website?
Oh shit. Are we finally getting to the present? Aoi knows about Corpse Girl?
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
Really? Wow. So, does it really exist?
Apparently, yeah.
I couldn't find any solid information about it. What is it?
Well...
How to explain this to her? Should I explain this to her? Aoi's so sweet and innocent. Does she need to know about a website designed to conjure the omnipresent specter of death?
It's all just hearsay. I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Oh, but I want to know.
Well, people say that you can use the site to request somebody's death.
Requested death? But how? How does it work?
Magic!
Really, I don't know. I've heard that the victim receives a photo of their own corpse. The photo is supposedly sent from the future.
Whoa. Really? That sounds like something from a manga.
Or a visual novel,
Yeah, suppose it does.
Have you ever used the website?
Of course not, silly. What kind of person do you think I am?
Sorry.
Why are you so excited about this anyway?
Oh, no reason. I kinda just like weird stuff like this.
You do? Huh, I never knew that.
You don't know everything about me, Miss Noriko.
Even through the phone, I can sense that Aoi is in a happier mood than usual. Her cheery voice gives me a sense of nostalgia, and I think back to the time we spent together in school. No, do not think lesbian thoughts! You're supposed to get over her, remember?
Don't go using the site, okay? It's not good to mess with crap like that.
Don't worry. I wouldn't use something so scary. I just heard about it, and, well, I got kind of curious is all.
Alright. By the way, how is everything? Are you still working at the maid cafe?
Yeah.
And that customer of yours?
He's still around.
Oof.
You're not in trouble, are you?
No.
A light suddenly switches on in my mind, and I realize why Aoi was asking about Corpse Girl's website.
Aoi, you're not thinking about requesting that guy's death, are you?
You should!
Aoi, you told me that you didn't even want to get the police involved. Now you want him dead?
No. Listen. Aoi said that she doesn't want to like go to police because she's worried that the rest of her family would disown her. But if he were to suddenly die, then there'd be no blood on her hands.
It's not what you think, okay? If he dies, it won't be because of me, right?
I mean, technically it will, but also not.
Then the rest of my family won't know I was involved. They won't disown me or think less of me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you should do it.
Aoi, look, I'm not going to go ahead with it, okay? Besides, you don't even believe the site works. So...
I feel terrible for Aoi. Part of me wants to scream for her to do it, to request that asshole's death and let me or Corpse Girl take care of him. But part of me knows that she can't handle it. She would be crushed with guilt if he really did die. She's delicate and emotional. Being responsible for the death of another human being, a family member at that, would devastate her.
Aoi, my best advice for you is to go to the police. Don't mess with requesting his death.
I can see her pouting face in my mind, the face she makes when she doesn't get what she wants. She's not a childish person, but her disappointment is often evident in her
I'll
expressions.
speak to you soon, okay?
Okay, bye.
She ends the call and I heave a sigh. I get the nagging feeling that she's going to do something rash, but really, can I blame her? That guy, whoever he is, has been harassing her for so long. It's only natural she'd be at her wit's end. So if she makes a request, I'll take care of him, and if the guilt eats away at her, I'll be there to comfort her. It's the least I can do as her friend. Noriko, it's the least I can do as Corpse Girl. As I resume getting ready for work, I can't help but replay the conversation in my head. Aoi definitely seemed excited about the prospect of Corpse Girl's website being the real deal. Excited, eager, filled with anticipation, that same dizzying feeling I get whenever I'm waiting for a victim's death. Waiting for a victim's death. And then it hits me, and I immediately realize why Aoi was so excited, why she called me in an uncharacteristically talkative mood. She wanted my opinion on Corpse Girl's operation. She wanted affirmation, confirmation. She wanted reassurance that her victim really is going to perish. She doesn't know that I'm Corpse Girl. She simply wanted a knowledgeable friend to confirm if the rumors are true. Because she has already submitted her victim's photo to the... Oh, let's go! She can't wait to find out if he's going to die. Throwing my handbag to the floor, I grab my laptop from the bed. It's right where I left it before falling asleep last night. I boot it up and log into Corpse Girl's website. The little blinking notification that I dream about seeing greets me. 3 new requests. Oh, what do we have?
3 new requests? How?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Quickly queue up the photos to download. Oh, shit! Oh my god! It's her older sister! She submitted those photos! Those are her former coworkers! This would explain why Emmy died. That would explain why she died, because she was actually submitted before she actually submitted the thing. Oh my god! Oh, so this was all part of her grand scheme. She had these girls help her out to frame her to get her fired. And then later, she's gonna have these 2 girls get killed so she can have all the money to herself. God, what an evil bitch! After a few seconds, they all opened up and I flicked through them with a dumbfounded expression plastered across my face. They're all female, so that rules out my theory that Aoi's requested the death of the guy harassing her. Suppose she really was excited about the prospect of the website, but hadn't actually gone through with anything yet. But what really surprised me about the request is that I recognized one of the young women, yet another person I'm familiar with. The girl's Emi Katsuno. If I remember correctly, she went to senior high school with Aoi, Shinya, and myself. I never really liked her much. In fact, she was somewhat of a bully towards me. Nothing more than name-calling, but in my mind, that's as bad as anything else. Not hard to imagine someone wanting her dead. The other 2 victims are strangers to me. A ditzy-looking airhead with pink hair, and a worn-out, strange woman who could be anywhere from 20 to 40. To get 3 requests all at once is remarkable. How am I going to work through all these? Shame that my operation with Kojiro isn't fully set up yet. It'd be fantastic to go out on all these requests, secure some corpses, and take some truly convincing photos. Well, there's no use stressing over that. The best thing I can do is simply get to work on forging some photos. In fact, maybe I'll skip work today so I can dedicate time to crafting these photos. It's Friday after all. It's pretty much the weekend. No one will care if I don't show up at the office. And not to myself as convincing my own mind that I'm making the right choice. I load up the database of the deceased. I step outside my apartment building, squinting in order to defend myself from the overwhelming rays of sunlight assaulting my eyes. As narrow as my vision is, I'm able to determine what Kojiro is nowhere to be seen. Where is he? Once again, he's making me wait. As I mumble under my breath, I hear the screeching of tires and watch in disbelief as a van pulls up outside my apartment building. Hey, the squad's all here! It's a beat-up old thing that may have been white but is now covered in grime. The windows are either tinted or encrusted with dirt. To my surprise, the windows in the passenger's lower sides, I see some familiar faces. Next to Kojiro in the driver's seat is none other than Tomoe, waving and grinning like a lunatic.
Hey, skank!
Hey, bitch!
So, how's this?
My face must have revealed my fury because Kojiro flinches before I can even respond.
Where did you even get this piece of shit?
Some guy.
Some guy? What guy?
That's some guy from the noise marketplace. Only wanted $250 for it. So, here's the other half of your money back. You're welcome.
He holds up the paper bag I gave him earlier. It seems to still have a bit of weight to it. When Kojiro showed up at my apartment earlier this morning, he told me he found a great deal on a van. I had a good feeling about it, and I handed him the money to go and secure the vehicle. However, he mentioned that he needed a driver to haul it back. He asked me to call Tomoe for assistance. I never expected her and Kojiro to come back driving a death trap on wheels.
Unbelievable. We're not going to die in this thing, are we?
Who knows?
It has AC!
Great. Did you ask the guy if anyone has ever been murdered in it?
What do you care? It's gonna see a lot of corpses before we're done with it.
He's got a point, but I still don't feel good about it.
We're picking up corpses in this thing.
It's important. And you owe me one, remember?
That shit's gross. I don't mind driving, but come on. Ugh, whatever. As long as I don't have to touch nothing.
I'm doing the heavy lifting. Don't worry.
Tomoe leans over Kojiro and squeezes past him awkwardly to speak to me in a hushed voice.
Who is this weirdo anyway? When you said you wanted me to go pick up a van, I thought you'd put me in decent company.
Sorry. He's my, business partner.
That's one way to put it.
This is all for corpse girl shit, right? Well, whatever. I'm cool with it. Just hope this dude doesn't try to cut me or nothing.
She pulls back and gives Kojiro some air.
Anyway, get in.
Huh? Why?
Going to the morgue.
Hang on. I haven't planned anything yet. You want to do this now?
Ayo, we're doing this now? On God? For real?
If not now, when?
Any other time, after I've had a chance to get organized.
You have requests, right?
Yeah, 3, actually.
Right. So let's go get some bodies that match.
But you haven't even had time to put aside any ashes. You were gonna collect a little from each cremation and put them aside and...
Already done.
Seriously?
Worked night shift last night. Got like 3 or 4 canisters saved up.
Alright, nice. Alright, that's one less thing to worry about.
You said you've got 3 requests? Well, how convenient.
But...
This operation was your idea. You want to do it or not?
We're at the point of no return, let's go! Wait, why am I trying to encourage her to probably murder more people? I'm just not ready. Kojiro thinks he can just rock up to my place and take me to the morgue, somewhere I've never been. I've had no time to prepare myself, no time to even think about it. Visiting the factory yesterday left me feeling pretty exhausted. Having to tackle another new place today is simply too much to ask.
I told you I'd guide you through the process, right? There's nothing to worry about.
You don't understand. I've never been to the morgue before.
Tomoe shoots me a quizzical look from behind Kojiro.
You nervous? I think I understand. For me, it's the most relaxing place on Earth. My little sanctuary.
Maybe you shouldn't say that when you're in a place surrounded by dead bodies, but that's just me.
Really?
Sure. No one to talk to me, no one to bother me. Unless you count the dead, of course.
I suppose that's true.
And you won't be alone. You've got me and this chick.
It's Tomoe. Thank you very much.
Right. Sauce.
I take a deep breath and brace myself for the next thing I'm about to say.
Okay. Let's go.
Kojiro's right. Everything will be okay. I need to get used to going to the morgue. It's a new place, but it's going to be an essential place. Tell myself that this is all for Corpse Girl. For me. For us. Kojiro pulls the van sliding door open and I take a careful step inside. The morgue is a lot colder than I imagined it would be. I berate myself for not bringing a sweater, but there's nothing I can do about it now. The place has an icy, otherworldly feel to it. It's depressing and clinical and devoid of hope. And then there's the stench. It's not as overwhelming as I feared it may be, but it lingers and claws at my senses, clings inside my nostrils and mouth and at the very interior of my skull. It's very easy to understand why Kojiro's clothes always smell like this place. Once the odor gets a grip on you, it doesn't let go.
Honey, I'm home.
Don't say that in a place full of corpses, dude. Poor joke and poor taste, even for Kojiro. I feel like I'm going to vomit. Even Tomoe is looking a bit paler than normal. I'm surprised she accompanied us inside after she spent the whole drive over insisting she would stay in the van.
They store bodies in here?
Of course. See all these lockers? They're cold chambers. Pretty much all of them are full. A body in each.
Fucking disgusting.
Noriko?
Yeah?
I keep things in order around here. Chambers on the left wall are cadavers due for cremation.
And what about the lockers on the right wall?
No touchy-touchy. They're new arrivals or they're being collected for some reason or other. Autopsy, funeral, etc.
Got it. So, we can only make use of the cadavers in the lockers on the left wall.
That's a bingo.
I listlessly wander over to the left wall. There must be dozens of cold chambers here, all lined up in neat rows. Some doors are slightly ajar, and peeking inside reveals that they're empty, but the vast majority are sealed tight, the occupants within sleeping soundly.
Hey, question.
Shoot.
How do I know who is in each locker? Like, if I wanted to get an old woman's corpse, do I just have to search blindly?
Nah.
Okay. Then what do I do?
Come here.
I walk over to Kojiro and follow him to a large computer monitor mounted on the far wall. He taps on a little panel inset into the wall, and a shelf pops out, revealing a keyboard and mouse.
Familiar with databases?
Somewhat.
Perhaps all my data entry experience at Temujin will pay off here.
It's pretty simple anyway. Live database contains the current inventory items.
Ew. Ugh. You refer to these bodies as inventory items?
What would you call them?
Well, like, they used to be real people and shit, right? Why not show some respect?
I don't understand. They're cadavers.
Jesus Christ, he is actually a psychopath. I put a trembling hand on Tomoe's shoulder. I want to comfort her, but the act of doing so is still alien to me.
Don't worry about him, Tomoe. He can be a bit insensitive.
He's a freak.
Wow. Ouch.
Tomoe scoffs and makes a gesture with her middle finger. I am a little surprised that she's so bothered by this. It's kind of funny that she holds respect for the dead, but not for the living. Damn!
Okay. So, I can search this database for bodies that match my needs.
Yep. Just use the filters at the top. Not many categories, but it has the basics. Age range, gender, name. Not that that'll be useful to you. Actually, that's about it.
It's enough. It'll save some time at the very least.
Okay, so you want to hoist 3 bodies today, right? You said you have 3 requests?
Yeah, but this place is kind of overwhelming. I'm hesitant to bite off more than we can chew.
What's the game plan then?
How about we just take one body today? We'll take it back to the factory, work on it, and see how we go.
Works for me. Here, use the database.
Kojiro steps away from the monitor and indicates that I should use it. I rest my sweaty hands on the keyboard and feel the cold metal buttons sting my skin. A metal keyboard, it's very fitting for this cold, lifeless place. I have 3 requests currently in the works. I managed to get photos edited for all 3 of them, thanks to taking the day off from the office. There's Emi Katsuno, the boy I went to school with, then there's the pink-haired girl, and the woman that looked tired and worn out. I should try and find a cadaver that matches the appearance of one of those victims. I used the database's filter to search for females, and then I narrowed down the age range to young adult. There are a lot of hits. Just how many people are entombed here anyway? Skim through the list of results. Since their names are meaningless to me, they might as well all be identical. The column of data containing cold chamber identification codes is interesting. I point one of the results out to Kojiro.
Hey, how do I know what these numbers mean? This one here is 64AB.
Ah, okay. Letters correspond to location. First letter refers to left wall or right wall. Second letter refers to top row or bottom row.
Give me an example.
Okay, this one? Number 64AB. The A means it's on the left wall and the B means it's on the bottom row.
Left wall. That's the side I can choose from, right? The body's due for cremation?
Yep.
So I could grab number 64AB if I wanted.
Up to you.
But this one here, Let's see, number 98BA. Could I grab that?
No. The first letter is B, so that's on the right wall. No go. Not scheduled for cremation.
I think I get it. Thanks.
Make a mental list of cold chambers on the left wall that fit my needs.
I'm going to start cracking open some of these sarcophagi.
Haha. That's a new one. Mad.
I hope that my nervousness isn't showing. I almost can't believe that I'm about to examine corpses in the flesh. As I walk over to the left wall of cold chambers, I catch a glimpse of Tomoe, standing by the exit, swiping on her phone as she taps her foot. I reach the first locker I want to look at.
Here we go.
I grip the handle tightly, press the button, and pull with all my strength. A hiss echoes throughout the morgue as frigid, pressurized air billows out of the chamber. Door is now wide open, revealing the darkness within the locker. I peer inside. I can make out the shape of a body bag lying atop the sliding tray inside the locker.
I thought the body would slide out automatically.
No? It just pulled the tray out, like you'd pull out an oven tray.
I take a deep breath and grab the edge of the tray, then slide it out. Thankfully, the thick rollers along the bottom rail do most of the work, and once it has momentum, the tray slides all the way out of the chamber. My prize is revealed at last, a musty white body bag packed full with a decomposing corpse.
Now what?
Just unzip the HRP.
The what?
Kojiro rolls his eyes.
The body bag. Unzip it, but cover your nose.
Do as I'm told. My left hand pinches my nostrils, and my right hand grips the tag attached to the bag zipper. I tug the tag down and drag it along the length of the bag, and the zip makes a familiar zzz sound, and I smell the decomposing corpse and vomit on the ground, and fall to my knees trying to catch my vomit and hold my nose closed at the same time. Jesus, Noriko! Tears roll in my eyes, and I can't help but cry as the stench strikes me across the face again and again, and a river of bile and sick pouring down my clothes feels like a searing hot cattle prod against my skin. The sight of the corpse in the bag flickers in my vision and sears itself into my retinas. I can't get it out of my head, even when I close my eyes. I can't get it out of my head. I can't not see it anymore. And I can't help but think of my own reflection and how much I resemble Noriko and Corpse Girl and the corpse in the bag all mixed together in some completely fucked up hybrid of decaying flesh and bone. Jesus Christ! I've seen so many corpses over the last year. I've seen countless photos of bodies dismembered and asphyxiated and electrocuted and shot and maimed and drowned, and yet the decaying corpse in the body bag, or the HRP as Kojiro called it, is worse than any of them. And it's worse than anything I could have ever imagined, and it's worse than me, and it's worse than Corpse Girl, and for a fleeting moment I begin to question what I've spent the last year doing. What am I doing involving myself with the dead and the buried? The frantic screams of a girl resound in my ear, in my eyes and my nostrils, and I think she's calling my name, but it doesn't sound like my name. It sounds like Noriko, or something along those lines. Maybe Yuriko? Maybe she's calling out for my sister, but my sister isn't here, and Noriko isn't here, and I'm the only one here, lying on my side on the cold tile floor and covered in warm vomit and hot tears. And I feel the body lying next to me and smiling and offering me a cup of coffee from that lovely French cafe I went to once. Jesus, she's losing it. She's fucking losing it. I picture that lifeless corpse in my mind, smiling and calling me names like Bitch Queen or Goth Bitch or Bitch Bitch. Basically just any senseless name she can pair with the word bitch. That word I hate so much that Yuriko used to always call me, that mother used to always call me, that word that carries so much hate and contempt yet rolls off the tongue so easily. I never did anything to Emi Katsuno, but she always bullied me. But she never bullied Allie because no one was allowed to bully Allie because the teachers all said so. They all said she's been through too much already, but it's okay to bully Noriko, or me, or Noriko. That's fine, they all said. So Emi liked to bully me and call me the bitch, and she liked to pull my hair out. But that's fine, because hair grows back eventually. And it meant that she didn't bully Aoi, so in a way, I was protecting Aoi, and that's all that ever really mattered. And the corpse in my mind isn't Emi, but it might as well be. It might as well be her, and maybe I can make it her, and maybe the corpse can become Emi Katsuno if I can send her the photograph of the corpse, and maybe she might kill herself. She might kill her.
Fuck.
My neck cracks loudly as I sit up straight. I blink a few times to clear my tears out of my eyes, and the worried faces of Kojiro and Tomoe appear in my vision.
Yo, you okay?
I think I had a mental breakdown.
What the fuck, Noriko?
I spit the remnants of vomit out of my mouth.
I'm fine.
You don't fucking look fine. You chucked up all over the place.
She'll be right. Seen this kind of thing before.
What do you mean?
Pretty normal to react like that to a decomposing cadaver. Surprised you're okay, Tomo?
It's Tomoe! Shit! Yeah, I'm fine. I don't like him, but I've seen corpses before.
How?
Well, I thought Noriko had too.
Just pictures, I guess.
I'm not forgetting the carnage I witnessed at the train station thanks to Tomoe Ida. Somehow seeing a stiff cadaver in a body bag was so much more overwhelming.
Right. Are you really Corpse Girl?
Apparently.
Come on, let's get you up.
Tomoe grabs me in a sort of bear hug and lifts me to my feet.
Sorry about the vomit.
It's fine. It's fucked up, but it's fine.
Call it a day?
I put my weight on my unsteady feet and step away from Tomoe.
No. There's something I need to do.
I stare straight at the corpse in the body bag. Her face is still exposed, lifeless, expressionless. Her hair is still long, blonde. I imagine her with a bit of makeup, some blush, some lipstick, some fake eyelashes.
Whoever this was, she's exactly what I need for my next victim.
That worked out well.
Can we get her into the van?
Okay, I'll grab a trolley. Tomoe, give me a hand.
Ugh, if I have to.
I nod and whisper small thanks to both of them. Still a little groggy, unstable, I make my way to the morgue's door. I'll wait in the van for now. I need to take a moment to restore my energy. The real work will begin when we get to the factory. We arrived at the factory after a brief pit stop at my apartment to collect my makeup kit. Kojiro managed to fix the lock on the front entrance, meaning we didn't have to try and shimmy a cadaver through the side window. He even found the proper key for the place on one of the rusted workbenches. Tomoe helped to drag a workbench to the center of the factory floor, and we hoisted the cadaver on top of it. Kojiro unwrapped it from the HRP, which he explained simply meant human remains pouch. Staring down at the body before me, I now begin to wonder why I freaked out so much at the morgue. Just a body, a lifeless thing that was once somebody, but now has no meaning in its existence.
It's kind of gross, but it's not really that bad.
Ugh. I'm glad you've come around, but I still don't want nothing to do with it.
Right, so we're here. We got your body. What now?
I fetched my makeup kit from the floor beside the workbench and placed it next to the corpse.
We're going to make this body look as close as possible to this girl.
I flashed my phone at Kojiro and Tomoe, showing out the photo of Emi Katsuno that was submitted to Corpse Girl's website.
Right. But why?
Because then we can photograph it and convince the victim, Emmy, that it's her own dead body.
Why?
I furrowed my brow. Kojiro coughs in an attempt to hide his laughter.
That's how Corpse Girl does things.
I don't know. Sounds like a shit plan. We went to all that effort to steal a dead body, and you just want to take photos of it?
I mean, she's got a point there, not gonna lie.
Look, so far I've done everything with photo manipulation. And sometimes it's successful, like with Akane Tsurumaki.
That bitch?
It convinced her to kill herself. But I'll admit that it hasn't worked so well on Corpse Girl's other victims.
So you think repeating the same thing that don't work over and over again will eventually work?
She's got a point, Noriko.
Yeah, exactly.
Corpse Girl doesn't have the best track record. Maybe something has to change.
But what? This is the way I've always done things, and...
I hang my head in defeat. I don't know what to do. Spent all morning crafting fake photos of my 3 victims. But for what purpose? They're not going to convince anyone to kill themselves. And now I'm standing here in the factory, looking at a corpse that I want to decorate as Emi Katsuno, just so I can take photos of it. There's no point in doing so. I already crafted the photo of Emi's death, so why am I here? What the hell am I doing?
You two are right. I can't keep going on like this. I've already crafted a photo of this victim's death. So I really don't know why I let it get so far. I guess I didn't truly think we'd pull this off. I kind of just went along with Kojiro's suggestion to go to the morgue.
Hey, don't pin it on me. This is your scheme.
Exactly. This is your fault, bitch.
The weirdo is right. This is on you, Noriko.
They're right. They're both spot on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wasting my time. Their time. I'm wasting Corpse Girl's time.
Here, give me your phone.
Without waiting for approval, Tomoe snatches my phone out of my hands. She swipes past the photo of Emi, then swipes back to it.
Yo, you said you already made the corpse photo. Where is it?
I don't keep it on my phone. That would be stupid. The only copy is still on my laptop at home.
But you've got a photo of this bitch on your phone.
Well, yeah. I just pulled it from her noise profile earlier. It's exactly the same image that was uploaded to Corpse Girl's website, though.
Right, right.
Hold it. How did you know the Vic's name? Corpse Girl doesn't ask for her name.
Oh, this girl... I actually went to school with her. It's a coincidence, I assure you.
Uh-huh.
Look, that doesn't matter, does it?
Well, tell me what the corpse photo looks like.
Well, it wasn't my most creative work. I had 3 requests to fulfill in a short amount of time, so I kinda made them all similar. I made it look like this girl, Emmy, fell from a tall building and splattered on the pavement.
Fucking lame.
Yeah. Why did you want to know, anyway?
Well, I've got an idea for you. I know, I'm just the driver and all, but you've dragged me in this far, so at least let me make a suggestion, Kay?
Okay, go ahead.
We've got this here body. You've got a corpse photo of the bitch all locked and loaded. Let's kick it up a notch. Take your time to apply makeup. Make the body really look like the victim. Send her the corpse photo first, and then we'll deliver this body to the bitch.
Oh, so that's what we're doing.
Deliver the body?
We rock a better joint, leave the dead body on her doorstep, and then we fucking get out of there.
Oh.
Can you imagine how fucking scary it would be to come face to face with your own corpse? Think about it from her perspective. She gets a photo of her own dead body, right? Then, like, hours later, just as she's trying to get it out of her mind, her own corpse shows up at her house. She'll fucking snap, I guarantee it. Hell, I probably would too, and I know what's going on.
Can't believe it. Tomoe's completely lost the plot. Her plan is incredibly devious. It's almost evil, and I'm in love with the idea. I'm in love with the idea of delivering a person's own corpse to them before they kill themselves.
Tomoe!
Aw, she's falling in love. Now make out. But I guess that's how the idea came to be. I guess that's how we got to our prologue. Despite my own nature, I find myself throwing myself at Tomoe and wrapping my arms around her. I ship it.
Yo, what the?
I bury my head between her neck and shoulder, the warmth of her own body radiating through my own cold and clammy form. Start to sob uncontrollably. Maybe I still have tears left over from my incident at the morgue, or maybe I'm just truly happy at this moment.
Tomoe! Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Your idea is brilliant. It's perfect. Oh, I can't think of a better way to bring Corpse Girl's plans to fruition.
I mean, I just said the first thing that came to mind, so... But hey, I'm real glad you like the idea. I'm happy to help.
Hell. I wonder if you'd make a better Corpse Girl than me.
Nah, don't be stupid. I just had one good idea is all. No, come on. It ain't like you to get all sappy. Pick yourself up, yeah?
Right. In a moment.
I nuzzle my cheek further into Tomoe's neck and feel her skin prickle underneath my breath. She tenses up a little bit but doesn't push me away.
You're so warm.
Jeez. Come on now, we've got work to do.
Okay.
I reluctantly step back from Tomoe and wipe my eyes. Tomoe's a little red in the face. She ruffles the collar of her shirt and fans her face.
Never had a girl cling to me like that before. Better not tell Shinya in case he gets real jealous.
No, I think he'd be into it, maybe. Kojiro is silent. He seems to be simply observing the moment. Take a second to compose myself. Tomoe is right. We do have work to do. I look to the corpse atop the table, patiently waiting for us to conclude our discussion. I almost wish I was as patient as the dead.
We starting?
Yes. Let's do this.
Mad. Few things to keep in mind. Putting makeup on a cadaver isn't as simple as you think. This one's already decomposing. Not all the makeup will take. Put a little extra on. Don't be stingy. It doesn't help that the body is ice cold. Now, if we had a space heater, we could warm it up. That would help the makeup stick. But it'll speed up decomposition.
We can't have it decomposing any faster. It's already out of cold storage, so I imagine we don't have long as it is.
Right. We're going to want to deliver it to your Vic soon, like less than 24 hours soon.
That's fine.
Yo, what about timing the delivery? Corpse Girl's photos have a... what's it called? A timestamp?
Yeah, I timestamped the photos with a supposed time of death. I usually set it to a little after the time the victim receives the photo. Sometimes a few hours, sometimes a whole day.
Uh-huh. I get it. Well, like, for best effect, we're gonna want to deliver the corpse before the time marked on the photo, right? That way, the Vic gets the photo and the corpse before the set time. Should convince him to off himself before time's up.
That makes sense. I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, so, what time did you write on this Emmy chick's corpse photo?
I scratched my head and tried to think about it. It's hard to recall since I created 3 different photos at the same time. Pretty confident in lining them all up one after another. An hour gap in between each one.
7:28 a.m. tomorrow.
We gotta deliver the corpse before then, huh?
Too early. Usually asleep.
Well, you're gonna have to get your ass up early. For Noriko.
For Corpse Girl.
Kojiro groans, but he doesn't object further.
So, I'll send the photo out when I get home tonight. Emmy will receive it before she goes to bed for the night. It should shake her a little.
Then, in the morning, she'll wake up to her doorbell ringing and a corpse left on her doorstep.
That should be enough to do the trick.
Think you're both forgetting something. Where are we delivering the corpse?
Are you dense? We're delivering it to this Emmy bitch's home.
Okay, but where does she live, though?
Sure, of course. But where does she live? Got her address?
Oh,
Ah, shit.
A hole in the plan, a massive flaw that we completely overlooked. Our stunned silence is the only answer Kojiro needs.
This whole thing is a bust.
Yeah.
Kinda disappointed in you, Noriko. Thought Corpse Girl was some mastermind. Some genius worth worshipping.
I don't really have a response to that comment. Bile begins to rise in my throat as the pit opens up inside my stomach.
Well, I'm out. Use the factory if you want, but I'm not sticking around.
Kojiro waves half-heartedly and walks away. Can't say anything to stop him. My thoughts are frozen, locked in place, chained down by humiliation and anxiety.
Hold up just one fucking second.
Of course, Tomoe never fails to grab somebody's attention. Kojiro turns back.
We're just getting started here. Of course there's gonna be hiccups. We'll iron out all the details as we go. Don't just abandon Noriko like that. Corpse Girl has done more for me than you'll ever know. If you're a coward, feel free to bow out now. But if Noriko means anything to you, anything at all, then just swallow your fucking doubts and help her out.
Base Tomoe. Tomoe. I never thought she'd be one to make a rousing speech, short and simple thought as it was.
Right. Suppose we did make a deal after all? Though, nothing really stopping me from taking cadavers from the morgue whenever I want now. Still, I guess I'll help you out. But if this keeps going astray, I really will walk away.
Hey, that rhymes!
Fine, but follow through on this one victim at least.
Managed to gather up enough strength to make a simple plea.
please. I can't do this without you.
Okay, find Emmy's address. If Tomoe drives, I'll handle moving the corpse in the morning.
I nod firmly.
Okay, I'll work it out. Thank you, Kojiro.
Kojiro waves once again and takes his leave. The heavy steel door at the front of the factory slams shut behind him.
Phew. Okay, got any ideas?
Maybe one. Can you call Shinya? Ask him if he remembers Emi Katsuno from school, and see if he knows where she lives.
Shinya? Oh yeah. He said once that you went to school together. Guess he might know Emmy too, huh?
My thoughts exactly. I'm going to make a call as well.
I quickly make a call to Aoi. As the phone is ringing, I look up at the skylight above. The sun has nearly disappeared from the sky, and we're running out of light. If there is electricity connected here, we wouldn't have a problem. But if it gets too much darker than this, we're going to struggle to apply makeup to the cadaver.
Noriko? Hey, me again. Feels like we just spoke this morning, hey? It was this morning. Yeah. Listen, just a quick question. Do you remember Emi Katsuno from school? Katsuno? Okay. That's really freaky, Noriko. Huh? What is? I bumped into Katsuno just today at the mall.
Up, we're getting close to where we were.
You're kidding. I'm serious. She was pretty distressed, actually. She just got fired from her job. I see. Actually, it's kind of funny. I spoke with you about Corpse Girl's website this morning, and I spoke to Katsuno about it too. Really? Seems like there's someone she wanted dead. Maybe. I'm not sure. Perhaps her boss that fired her? Interesting. Why are you asking about her anyway? It's an odd question, but do you happen to know where she lives? Yes. Wait, seriously? Mm-hmm. Want me to send you her address? Are you going to visit her? Oh, Aoi! If you could send her address, then I'll really owe you one. Sure, I'll text it through. I didn't think you'd actually know it, but I wanted to ask anyway. No problem. I followed her home today from the mall, so I guess it worked out well for you.
Wow, that's not creepy at all. Hang on. Aoi followed Emmy home from the mall? Like, she stalked her?
What did you say? Oh, I followed Emmy home today. I got in the train carriage behind hers. Well, don't worry. She didn't see me.
Aoi? What are you talking about?
Well, I wanted to find out if she was going to use Corpse Girl's website, since I recommended it to her and all.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked, don't you think?
Hey, I'm still at work, okay? I shouldn't really be talking on the phone. We'll chat later. Bye-bye.
Aoi, wait! Don't hang
Up.
The phone call ends abruptly. I'm baffled by the fact that Aoi followed Emmy home. I can't quite figure out what must have been going through her head. Yeah, I don't know why she did that either. Right now, I don't have time to worry about it. I need to finish her up here at the factory. Notice that I have an unread message on my phone. I open up to find Aoi has sent me Emmy's full address.
Well, at least I got the address.
You got it? Nice. Shinya barely remembered the chick, apparently, so it wasn't really helpful, sorry.
No trouble. We got what we needed. It's getting dark. Help me put some makeup on the corpse.
Okay, show me that photo of Emmy again. We'd better do this properly.
Right. Here.
I bring up the photo and we examine it closely before setting to work. By the time I got home, I'm completely drained. I barely have the energy to open the front door. Today was an ordeal, dragged on forever and ever, and yet it still felt like I didn't have enough time to get everything done. After changing out of my vomit-stained clothes, I make myself a cup of tea, hoping a few sips will help me relax and unwind. I sit down on the couch, cup in hand. My laptop is sitting next to me. I know I shouldn't bite off more than I can chew today. If I check for a new request, I'll probably regret it. I unfold the laptop and navigate to Corpse Girl's website. One new request! Shit. These are really beginning to pile up. Oh, is this where she finds out it's her sister? I can't restrain myself from opening the request. Request details. Today, 3 to 3 p.m. Local time. Victim's phone. Downloading image attachment. The request came in while I was busy with Kojiro and Tomoe, probably around the time we were at the morgue. The image of the victim downloads. Oh! Here we go! Ah, shit! I stare intently at the picture of my older sister, Yuriko Kurosawa, 28 years old, senior high school dropout, currently on parole after a short second stint in prison. Yuriko, what are the odds of you appearing here and on my screen in my life at this moment? I haven't spoken to you for so long. I haven't seen you. I haven't even received contact from you, only to ignore it. Why are you here now? Why does somebody want you dead? I suppose it's not that hard to think why someone would request your death. I'm sure you have a lot of enemies thanks to the crew you run with. But for someone to actually use Corpse Girl's website to request your death? Coincidental. Too coincidental. Just like everything that's been happening lately. Yuriko, I hate you so much. You abandoned me when I needed you. You abandoned Mother even though she abandoned us for— Exactly. So you can't blame her for abandoning the Mother, but you— Yeah, she's a cunt for that. So I guess there's no problem putting her up on the website then, huh? I hate you. Corpse Girl never refused a request. It's one of her convictions. I'll never refuse a request. I close the laptop's lid and rub my eyes. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. It's Saturday!
She's dead. Splattered in the flower bed. Probably matches the photo you sent. Wish I'd seen that.
Thanks, Kojiro. And thank Tomoe for me.
No prob.
Where are you, anyway?
Parking lot across the road. Perfect view of her apartment. People are coming outside. Must have heard the splat. Mad. We'd better gun it.
Oh, now we're finally back to the present.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
I have the phone and with a smile fight its way across my tired face. Emmy Katsuno is dead. She killed herself thanks to the trauma of discovering her own corpse at her doorstep. Even though I forgot to send the corpse photo last night. Oh? Wait, you did? What do you mean you forgot to send the corpse photo? Who sent it then? She received it. I nearly fucked up our entire plan due to how exhausted I was. Wait, did you really forget or did it say you almost forgot? Hang on. Wait, yeah, you forgot? How'd she get it though? By some stroke of luck, I managed to wake up early this morning. Thankfully, my first thought upon waking up was... Okay, good. So you did send it. Okay. So I thought we had another mystery on our hands. Emmy would have received the picture only a half an hour before the time marked on it. It was a close call. A very close call. But I can't help but wonder if it worked in our favor. Kojiro and Tomoe rushed over to her apartment to deliver the corpse, forcing Emmy into a confrontation with the photo, in imminent time of death, and in the delivery of her own corpse, all in the space of an hour worked to our advantage. Worked so well that I'm starting to consider making this our regular mode of operation. Glanced at the burner phone on top of the coffee table. Since Emmy is already dead, there's no point in me waiting 24 hours to discard it. I'll get rid of it right away. After that, I'll have to figure out what to do about the other remaining requests. I still have 2 photos of the victim that I crafted out on the same day I made Emmy's photo. With all the urgency of plotting Emmy's demise, I didn't have enough chance to send them. I'll have to edit them a little bit because the timestamps on them are now out of date. But that's okay, it's a quick fix. And then there's the request for Yuriko Kurosawa. I'll need to deal with that too. Eventually. It's Sunday! Quiet morning at the library is just what I need to escape from the chaotic whirlwind that I've been trapped in for the last few days, or weeks. The place is silent as usual. There aren't many people around. I managed to find a seat in my favorite reading nook, and I leave my belongings in a chair to save my spot while I browse for a book to read. Can't bring myself to continue reading Strange Flower right now. Reading a book about corpses while trying to take a moment away from my own life is just not going to work for me. Scan the bookshelves and look for something light to read. Am I in the mood for a comedy? Probably not. Fantasy adventure? Maybe, though that's never really been my thing. Biographies are out of the question. So are history books. I can pretty much dismiss any non-fiction straight away. I'm just not in the mood. So what should I read? I thumbed through a couple of trashy romance light novels. The covers look appealing, with attractive characters smiling and holding each other and falling in love. The content within each one is utter crap. Housewife looks for love after her husband vanishes. Vampire lord seeks his vampire queen. College student falls in love with his professor, only to find out she's his long-lost sister. Ew. Defeated, put all the books back on the shelf and return to the chair I saved. Take a seat and simply browse through my noise feed on my phone. A few photos from acquaintances, comments on the weather, a short essay on human rights, even a poem written in poor, broken English. I used to love this inside look at other people's lives. I lived for it. I thrived on it. I used to be aroused at the smallest glimpse inside someone else's life. Couldn't go more than a few hours without browsing noise. But now, something is different. Something inside me has changed. I won't say that I've recently become cynical, jaded, but that wouldn't be accurate. I've been this way as long as I can remember. The appeal of voyeurism just isn't there anymore. My growing ability to manipulate the lives and deaths of other people has ruined any pleasure I once gleaned for simple spying on them. I need more people to die. Maybe then I'll find satisfaction, ecstasy, release. What do you mean by that? I lean back in the chair and fold my arms across my chest. My foot taps against the carpeted floor impatiently. I won't find comfort in this library. I won't find relaxation. I'll only find whatever elusive feeling I'm looking for once Corpse Girl's work is complete. I can't rest yet. Not now that things are beginning to escalate. I could be orchestrating the deaths of 3 people right now. The 2 women that had their deaths requested at the same time as Emmy, and my very own sister, Yuriko. People are counting on me. People are counting on Corpse Girl to deliver her judgment. I hoist the strap of my handbag over my shoulder and stand up. Time for Corpse Girl to usher in a new era of human suffering. Hell yeah, you go, girl! It's Monday.
A bizarre string of similar deaths in Tokyo over the weekend have left police and detectives completely baffled. We have Chief Detective Fujikawa at the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department in the studio today to discuss the events. According to eyewitness reports, a young woman plummeted to her death from an apartment building on Saturday morning.
That's Emmy.
2 other women suffered a similar fate in different locations late on Sunday night.
Oh, that must have been the co-workers. Nice.
Police have not yet released information on the identities of the young women. Would you care to share your thoughts, Detective Fujikawa?
We cannot rule out the possibility of homicide in these cases. Police recovered additional bodies at the site of each death. In each instance, a look-alike corpse matching the appearance of the victim was found. This cannot be mere coincidence. I believe that a single perpetrator is behind the deaths of all 3 women. Leaving a look-alike corpse at the scene of each crime seems to be some sort of psychotic calling card. It's clear that the death of each victim was premeditated.
I mean, technically you're right.
In cases like these, the perpetrator is often looking to be caught, even if only subconsciously. It won't take long to track them down. Once forensic analysis reveals the identities of the look-alike corpses, we will be able to uncover how and where they were obtained. We will bring the perpetrator to justice.
Police are urging citizens to be cautious in the coming weeks. If you see anyone behaving suspiciously, please call the following number.
Damn, this shit's really starting to blow up.
Yeah, it's about time.
3 deaths in 1 weekend. Corpse Girl is on fire.
She couldn't have done it without you. And Kojiro. So, thanks. I know those corpse deliveries yesterday were rather last minute.
No problem. Had nothing better to do anyway.
I've still got 1 victim ready to conquer, but
Your own sister.
I'm not sure when to go through with it.
What's the issue?
It's someone I know.
Huh? So? Didn't bother you when we stuck it to that Emmy chick.
This is a little different. It's my sister.
Yo, hold up. You've got a sister?
Mm-hmm. Yuriko. She's older than me.
Shit. And like, someone requested her death through Corpse Girl's website?
Seems like it.
Jeez. What are the chances?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Well, think it over a bit longer. You might want to lay low for a while anyway. Sounds like Shinya's dad is all over this case.
Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Is that Fujikawa guy? Like, is that Shinya's dad? Oh my god, that's Shinya's dad, isn't he?
Sorry? Shinya's dad?
The Fujikawa guy?
That detective guy, Fujikawa.
Ah, yeah! Oh my god!
What? He's Shinya's dad?
Yep, friggin' scary guy. Had an awkward dinner with him and Shinya a while back.
Wow. You know, I met him once before.
You did?
He certainly was intimidating. But don't worry, we only met by chance. Had nothing to do with Corpse Girl.
Alright, as long as he doesn't know your identity, you should be fine. Still, what's your next move?
I'll think over what to do about my sister for a little longer. But as soon as more requests come through the website, I'm going to fulfill them. I don't have the luxury of time. I can't just lay low, like you said.
Sheesh, when did you grow a pair?
I'm serious. I'm tired of lagging behind. Corpse Girl is on a winning streak now. It's up to me to keep it going.
Okay, well, just let me know when you need me.
Thanks. I will.
Well, back to work or whatever.
I turn back my computer after Tomoe leaves. 3 deaths in 1 weekend. Corpse Girl truly is at the top of her game. It was a bit of hard work, but in the end I managed to pull through, thanks to a bit of luck, of course. Yesterday, after returning home from the library, I had a sudden burst of inspiration. I ran a reverse image search on the photo of the 2 women that were submitted to Corpse Girl's website. It was pretty easy to locate their noise profiles thanks to that. Kind of shocked when I saw that we all shared 2 mutual friends on noise. Emi Katsuno and Yuriko Kurosawa. A bit of digging through their profiles revealed their names to me. Fuyumi Amano and Manami Sachiko. They both worked at the same store as Emi and my sister. It struck me that all these requests must be somehow related, but that didn't matter so much. Tracking down Amano's and Sachiko's addresses wasn't as difficult as I'd feared. I contacted Tomoe, and she told me she was familiar with the store they worked at. She volunteered to head over there and see if she could access the employee records. Apparently the whole job was so easy that she managed to walk in and out there 3 minutes flat. She said that none of the staff even batted an eyelid when she walked in, and she simply strode into the back room, rummaged through this filing cabinet, and snapped a photo of the employee contact sheet. That information at our disposal, nothing stood in our way of delivering look-alike corpses to their homes. The hours shared between the morgue and the factory, and it was done. Both Amano and Sachiko killed themselves within an hour of each other. So far, the kill rate of delivering a photo and then a corpse is 100%. I can only imagine the thoughts that must go through someone's mind when they are faced with their own corpse. I can imagine, like, the manager. He's like, dear God, all my workers are fucking dead. What am I gonna fucking do now? The looming dread, hopelessness, and fear of inevitability has proven to be so overwhelming that suicide becomes the only viable option. Because of this development, I finally ruled out the possibility of Corpse Girl's victims being murdered by some mysterious stranger. I only ever invented that theory due to the strange circumstance in which Ruri Hatano died. After all, she was suffering from a scarecrow in an uncannily similar fashion to the corpse photo I invented for her. None of the other victims' deaths since then have made me truly suspect that another party could be involved. All of them have clearly been suicides, or in the case of Eiichi Hanada, coincidental accidents. Kotomi Ida's death was an outlier since she was likely killed out of self-defense. I'm about 90% certain that Corpse Girl's power lies in the ability to convince victims to end their own lives. There's no third-party murderer acting on her behalf. I've begun to suspect that the power I hold is no esoteric, arcane force. It's not some supernatural art. It's not witchcraft or sorcery, or some holy power bestowed upon me from on high. The power of Corpse Girl hold is simply determination, grit, resolve. If that's all my power ends up being, I'm happy. I'm happy that I can be the instrument that delivers Corpse Girl's justice, regardless of whether it's through mundane or mysterious methods. As long as victims continue to drop like flies in the wake of Corpse Girl's ascension, I will remain content. There are no new requests when I log into Corpse Girl's website this evening. I'm strangely okay with that. There's something I want to do before more requests come through anyway. I'm going to make some updates to the website. A few improvements that will considerably ease the workload placed upon Corpse Girl, Kojiro, and Tomoe. In the website's admin settings, I add a couple of extra data fields to the front page. Instead of just asking for a photo and a phone number, the website now requires the victim's address to be provided. This will ensure we can successfully deliver a corpse for every request. In addition, the site now asks for the victim's name. I've always been hesitant about requesting this specific detail. I never wanted to know the names of the people Corpse Girl will kill. It creates familiarity, and I always used to worry that it would prevent me from going through with the request. But more than all that, I feared that I would delve too deep into somebody's life. I feared that I would become too attached, too entranced by standing on the outside and looking in. Knowing someone's name would have allowed me to easily find victims online and go down the rabbit hole of spying on their private lives. Now that things are escalating, now that Corpse Girl needs a victim's address to ensure a kill, I have to get past all of that. I have to be strong for Corpse Girl. I'm somewhat relieved that the timing is suitable. After all, I haven't been as aroused as usual when stalking people online. I don't know if my libido is just low or if I truly become uninterested in such things. Either way, I believe I'm able to cope with the burden of extra knowledge, learning victims' names, addresses, all of that. It's going to work in Corpse Girl's favor. And I'm surely strong enough now to not give in to the temptation to succumb to the scopophilia. I can't fucking read! That has plagued my existence for years. What's scopophilia? I'm googling it. Sexual pleasure derived from looking at erotic objects or people. Oh. So it's literally just... What? I don't get it. It's like sexual pleasure that derives from looking at... Okay, so it's literally just looking at porn. Got it. Gotcha. After adding the victim's name and address field to the website, I decided to add one final touch. There's a particular line of text that describes how the site works. I've always liked it. It says, your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. It's concise. It perfectly sums up the intention of the website. However, it needs to be updated to correctly apply to Corpse Girl's new modus operandi. I changed the line ever so slightly, just enough to make a difference. It now reads, your victim will receive their own corpse shortly before they die. Some people might think it doesn't make sense. They'll think it maybe it's a typo or written by someone not familiar with the language. But it is completely intentional. Now that I have made all the changes to the website, I click the save button in the admin panel. The changes are reflected immediately on the front page of the site. Corpse Girl's new and approved request form is online. That done, I need to simply sit back and wait for some requests to pour in. It shouldn't take long once I put my next plan into motion. Because I finally figured out how my sister can be of use to me after all these years. She's going to help me become famous. Yuriko Kurosawa's death will ensure that everybody in Japan knows the name Corpse Girl. Oh shit! We gotta kill our sister! Let's go!